Hello, hello, good morning. It's 6:59 a.m. Thursday, October 14th, 2021. Greetings to everyone. Regal Royal Wallace, putting the spotlight on the icon, the idol of the Shy Goddess, the statement of how we are supposed to and what our beautiful women of our world are to us. Those who practice peradventure more or less will be in the pit of hell and in the abyss where you put the honor of these women. I swear to God, on the 24 karat runes gold of Zeus, this is incorruptible statement on the authority of our creator and yours, Zeus Yahweh. From the Shaddai Goddess straight up. Okay? This is how women are supposed to be looked at in your civilization, and especially you start at the top. So the finest, as I always will say, like Scarlett Johansson, you give them this kind of honor as icons, okay? Okay, not harlots, not community pussy, not sluts, not dumb bitches, not dipsticks, but this the honor you give them and you protect and secure them, okay? Not vet, okay? But like I said, peradventure moralist, when you don't give the icons and treat them truly this way, you're cursed, okay? But I'm going to play a song by faith of my statement to my hope for true love. And this is a song by God's grace. As I sing to my true love, she will sing to me. It's a French song from the play Robinette Marion. Okay, and I'm gonna play it now. But this is a song of grace. The Shaddai Goddess has said, "We'll put this song in her heart to you." Okay, so I'm gonna let the song play so y'all all know it too. Okay, beautiful song, beautiful song. This is a song of faith, hope, and grace today, okay? A song of the fates, of what's the inevitables, the destinies, okay? The karma. It's a song of Eros and Eros family. Gotta love it. Okay, and I'm gonna give a little reading after this, just as a statement of the guardianship and the protection of the finest women. And I'm gonna do a bit of an inverse reading, okay, as you might want to say. Look, I'm gonna put. You can cast your eyes right here, okay, into the book of Necronomicon, okay. And so this is the evil wish of the chauvinists, of the Jost, of the evil spirits of Arius. This is like Arius' will against Eros' fem, okay? The Aryans, okay? And Ishtar raised up her arm, the finest, the Shaddai goddesses, okay? The wives of Zeus El. So I'm going to take this reading, which was meant by apostates that go against Ishtar and human equivalents of her, or parallels, like Scarlett Johansson. And this reading is going to go against those who refuse to make women like Scarlett Johansson and treat them truly like the icons they are. This reading is against you forever, okay? So I'm going to say you jealous ones, okay? Go imprison them, okay? Her enemies. Bind her enemies in darkness. Chain her enemies in the sea below the seas. Release against her enemies the 7 Anunnaki. Release against her enemies the 60 demons. Against their eyes, the demons of the eyes. Against their eyes, the demons of the sides. Against their sides, the demons of the sides. Against her enemies' hearts, the demons of the heart. Against her enemies' feet, the demons of the feet. Against her enemies' heads, the demons of the head. Against their entire bodies, her enemies' entire bodies, not her, but her enemies, okay? The demons of Ker. And the demons toward her enemies, not her, okay? From every side. And the Anunnaki, dread judges, 7 lords of the underworld, drew around her, faceless gods of Venice, Apsu, her enemies, that is, fixed her enemies with the eye of death, okay? So I back up what I say with force, and this is what you'll see here, okay? With the glance of death, they cooled her enemies and hung her enemy's corpse like a corpse from the stake. The star, that's right. So may the enemies of the women, the icons of our civilization, like Scarlett Johansson, may her enemies be impaled with the stake of pain oblivion right through the most sensitive part, through the call of their heart, okay? That's for real, okay? And they killed her enemies and hung her enemies like a corpse from a stake. The 60 demons tearing her enemies' limbs from her enemies' sides, her enemies' eyes from their head, and her enemies' eyes from her skull, okay? And now that's how it's done, okay? That's how it's done. How the face of the abyss opened wide its mouth and swallowed the enemies of the Queen of Heaven. Who's the Queen of Heaven? The Holy Mother. That's right. And there's your enemies get the skull and crossbones, okay? And the curse of the devil, okay? So that's how it's done. This is how you defend women, okay? Okay? So I say to, if you're a white man, if you really believe in your race, and if you really believe in your race, then this is what you should say. And you should defend your woman's volition. And you respect their choices. And if they choose to date someone that's not white, you respect the fact that that's none of your fucking business. Or you know you're full of shit, and all these curses are against you, okay? And whatever position you are doesn't mean jack shit, you're cursed forever, okay? Super K, okay? Regardless of who you are. God is no respecter of persons, okay? The gods are not. They tell you to respect the female, you honor them, okay? You don't vet them and treat them like an art form and then pretend you care. Okay, so this is a statement I'm making very clearly. I'm dealing with the real problems, okay? The real problems, okay? The real problems. And so now I'm done. Okay, so I've given the positive honor to the woman and I've defended my statements so she doesn't have to feel like in peril. That's how you do. You don't leave women hanging, okay? And put her out on a limb when you want to pray for something, okay? So this is 24 karat gold. 24 karat gold, little 24 karat gold on each of the tips on the 7th dimension. That's absolute. So everything I've done is incorruptible. So the worst will not fall to the ground. The more you try to fight against it, the stronger it will get. That's the jinx, okay? The more you try to resist and fight what I just did, it'll get stronger and stronger. You'll just exponentially increase it. It'll multiply, okay? So that's God's grace. Zeus, Yahweh, give a perfect.